Bring your hip all the way down.
And using it as a fulcrum.
Yes.
Or were you doing the where you're right here and then kicking out?
No, you have it right. But like one thing I personally always like is like it's always the angles. Like people when they get here, they go. Most of the time we do something like this, and this is kind of what you do. You step here, you turn your hip and you throw, and it's not bad. You can work. But like one of the drawbacks is someone what you're aiming at is you're aiming at that leg to block it so that you can't keep balance. But the issue is when I do this, you do a little bit of that, and now I'm like stretched. So I always try to say I want to position myself so that my hip turns, not so that. So in other words, instead of stepping, I step in the middle or somewhere in front of this foot, and then I pivot. So what I'm not trying to do is try to step past. If I go over here, it is essentially the same thing, but look at how I have them stressed. So instead, I just step here where I'm comfortable. See how where you are. So if you were to walk that way, then I would be stressed. But since you stayed there, now I just bring the back step and I turn my hip. So that's one of the kind of like the little mini little tips. That little pro tip to stop people. But over the years of me coaching, sometimes I go, this is crazy. Like my student just went like this and it just worked. Like they just go, wham! You know what I mean? Like and like a Ben, Ben Gould. Like dude, he just didn't give a fuck where his feet were.
Just athletically way through it.
Yeah, and instead of having that, like I said, in judo, like they'll be here and it'll just be a back step and the guy goes up in the air instead of trying to go, huh! And then either you walk around it, you're walking around it, or you go the other way, and I'm going, oh shit, I got caught. Because if I'm here and you try to go that way, like you see, you're still caught. Now you want to go around it, right? So now as you want to go around it, I just turn my hip. That's how I beat this loss, where you turn my hip, and then you can't go around it. Okay. That's how I feel. Those are my feelings, but there is such a weird trick, right? You got like tight toe shot, where that's a trick. That's a different move altogether. So if you step and I try to come over here, if you just turn, like, now, look, your foot is not past my foot, but it is because the angle has changed. When you change the angle with us, I think everyone looks at the feet and they try to go past it instead of understanding that it's my hip that hits them, and then it sends them in the air. And that's a part of the back step. The back step. That's what everybody loses, is they don't back step. They step and they don't back step. They just do this. And then the guy just walks around because they never did it here, which helps you change the angle. Anyway, I don't know if I can use that content.
That counted as part of your 5 minutes. You got 1 minute left.
No. Okay, guys. Teach Me Grappling. What's up, everybody? Here's what I'm going to show you guys today. We're just doing a real basic drill. I am not a judo coach. Okay, I am more of a wrestling coach. And we in wrestling also do throws like judo does, just in case people didn't know that. But I will say this, judo, that's their market. They market the hip throws, using their hips to throw people, and that's a big part of their game. In wrestling, we do it too, but we're kind of, I'll admit it, we're not as good. So I don't think we are. But then everybody says, but what about Greco? Guys, Greco's great, but Greco doesn't involve leg attacks. At least judo addresses all different types of trips and foot sweeps. They mix it all together, which makes them very diverse with their throwing. Wrestling, on the other hand, is great at body locks and hip throws and arches, and we do that more than judo does it. I know you judo guys out there do that too, but the wrestlers have that market. We are the back arch throwing grappling sport. So, but here's the drill I want to show you guys. I just take an underhook and I go across his back. In wrestling, they call that a seat belt in wrestling. He gets a whizzer, and then he and I are buddies, and we just work together. We learn the simple idea of stepping in front. So if we're here, we kind of have an L shape. I'm just going to step in front. I step in front. I don't try to step past. I just step in front. I give myself a little back step right here, and I turn my hip. I lift. See how I lifted him? Now I can pull him over here. I'm gonna let him slide off my hip. I'm not controlling his arm. So he's just gonna get his balance over here. And that's it. Next, it's his turn. He does a little step in front. He's gonna back step his right leg. He's gonna squat a little and turn his hip. And then he's gonna lift me. Whoa, I lost my balance. And I caught my balance. I'm gonna do the same. I step, back step, and he keeps his balance. This is great because it teaches me how to step in front and it teaches him how to get his balance. It's great to get lifted and then learn how to react to the lift. He steps. Remember, he's not controlling his arm, so I can kind of stumble. If I have to post my hand, I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. I want to post my foot. What you don't want to do with this drill is start making it like really competitive, where I'm trying to really throw him. I'm not. I'm just trying to do a little movement. And then he goes. Even that right there is perfect. Now you notice I'm not even hardly backstepping. I'm not lifting him. But we're just doing a little pull. You know, he's pulling that wizard. I'm losing my balance. His turn. He loses his balance. And we're learning how to step in front. And if you have a young grappler, this is huge for them, because you know how many times you're going to get thrown in grappling or jiu-jitsu? You're going to get thrown a lot. It's going to happen. And you're going to catch your balance. So again, he pulls me in front, steps, pulls me in front, boom, I lose my balance. Immediately, I step in front of him. I turn my hip. Okay? Then he goes. Boom, I go. Now here's what I do, guys. After a minute, it's his turn. He gets the big underhook or seatbelt in wrestling. I get the wizard. Now the wizard, guys, you're always going to experience. I kind of gave Phil the wizard job. Now I have the wizard job. The wizard's a little tougher. You'll notice when I do it, it's easier for me to lift him with that seatbelt underhook grip. But when I'm here, I can squat and lift him. But you notice it was kind of soft. He definitely felt like that was a lot easier than earlier. And now I got to be careful because Phil's bigger than me. He can lie. You guys see that? So go ahead, try that again. And then he's going to lift me and I'm going to keep my balance. Notice with Big Phil here, it's a little hard for me to deal with that kind of throw. So if you end up with this kind of mismatch, he'll just won't do it so much. You know, you guys don't want to get injured. Boom. And boom. And boom. Step. Great drill for beginners, guys. Great drill. Kind of keeping them using their hips. Okay? And then all you got to add is the arm. If he grabs the arm, I'm going for a ride. Okay? Feels so nice, he won't take me down all the way. So I'll take him down. So when I'm here, okay, right there. I lost his arm right there, a little sweaty. Okay? But I was able to rotate him through. One of the dangers of throws, guys, is if you lose that grip like I just did, if you're here and you turn, if you lose this grip, he can post his hand and he could injure himself. So you want to be careful anytime you're doing these hip throws that you don't injure yourself by posting your arm. So that's the big danger. But this is a great drill. And then remember, we did it on this side. Guess what? We got to do this side now. And your wizard there. And then we'll do our hips this way. Okay? Again, guys, this is, if you're not like really, really advanced like judo, this is great for you jiu-jitsu schools out there, instructors. You guys just want to kind of like warm up your students and get them into kind of using their hips. They don't have to do big throws to start out. Just doing this drill, you know, spend 5 minutes a day. Get warming up their hips, getting them used to it. Before you know it, during live sparring, you're going to see someone step in front, and even if they don't hit the most beautiful back step, as long as they pull that arm and kind of turn their waist, turn their torso, they're going to get a throw. On a very basic level, this can work easily for self-defense out on the street. You understand, if I step in front and I pull, I could throw someone. And again, it's not great for like high level. I'm not showing high level details. That's not my job. But on this subject, it's not my forte, but this can help you. So Phil, you're kind of quiet today. What do you got to say? Anything?
Good stuff.
All right.
Good stuff.
Simple. We had the guys throwing. We had the guys throwing each other on the pads today. So this is how we warm up. We've been doing it all week and also last week as well. All right, guys. Teach Me Grappling. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Out. I wanted to give you guys a little look at our class today. We're doing our line drills on the crash pads. One guy will go for about a minute before we switch partners, and he'll throw everyone in the line. We have 2 lines because we have 2 crash pads. If you guys have, so we have a big guy group and a little person group. If you guys are comfortable throwing on the regular mat, you can always figure out your own groups. There's always different ways of doing this. Great way to get the students confident at doing a basic hip throw, turning their hips. They feel safe on the crash pads. Nobody's going to get hurt. Their technique maybe not be perfect. They may not make the perfect back step every single time, but overall, this is proven effective for me and my class. Over time, these students end up throwing people, and this is all simple stuff that we do. So hope you guys enjoyed.